As far as Aaron, I just saw your comment. Oh my gosh. As far as
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Mike, one of the senior developers at 11th Hour Games, held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 76. As always, Mike answered lots of great questions and gave us 3 leaks for the stream. And we're going to start off right now with this first question. And I've heard this question asked to Mike without exaggeration 100 times, but I have never heard this response.
when multiplayer comes out, our current characters won't be able to go into multiplayer. True. Will a similar thing happen from multiplayer to 1.0 release, or will we need to re-roll at release as well? This is subject to change. However, the current plan, which I expect to be stable, is that characters created in the live released version of the game, when multiplayer is live, so when 0.9 releases, will be playable in 1.0. However, they will likely be pushed into a separate cycle, a separate environment. So you will, if it's sort of the, use PoE terms, standard league. So they'll go into standard league, and they'll go into a persistent pool of characters that will grow as time goes on. Diablo 2 terms, non-ladder, like pretty straightforward stuff. That's sort of a concept that's pretty ingrained, I think, in the genre at this point. I don't like the enrage. Enrage at half health seems bad. We do have culling, so increased health is not terrible.
He's gonna get to more. Okay, give him a second. He's warming up. He's bouncing around.
So yeah, if you want to play on the new ladder when 1.0 launches, you'll need to start new characters. But for people that don't care about that or just want to keep with their characters, they'll still have access to them and be able to play them. That's the goal. That's the plan. The way we've designed everything, something would have to go pretty colossally wrong to make that not be the case. And the reason I'm just being kind of like non-committal about it is because sometimes things do go wrong. That was sweet. The guy just fell off the cliff. Oh, that was great.
I wanted to stay until the guy fell off the cliff. So a lot of that information, yes, we already knew, but now we are talking about a standard league for our 090 characters. So we won't have to start completely over. We could just go into a standard league, which is cool. And Mike in the past have stated that cycle 1 does not necessarily mean it's going to start on 1.0. So really 1.0, we might be using our 090 characters, and then we will have to start over for cycle 1. Time will tell. Leak number 1. And one of my favorite builds in LE is Shatter King. I've reiterated mine 3 or 4 times, which makes this leak extra special.
Cosmetics when? That's actually what I'm working on right now. Proving to be very difficult to do.
Mike, you're too good for that. You shouldn't be working on cosmetics.
A Spellblade ability. Guess it's actually on Spellblade. Here we go. Take a little peek. Juice pretty hard. Got that repeat activation. Shadow Strike. So it's auto recasting itself a whole bunch.
You can see the freeze on the enemies as well. And if you look very closely, you will see another skill in here as well. See it? Right there. That's gotta be Firebrand, right?
Here we go.
Look closely. Right here.
That's it.
Boom. Casting Firebrand before Shatter Strike.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool update. There we go. You like the pretty snowflakes in there? Me too.
Me 3. Leak number 2.
In celebration of our victory over Logan, I shall share another little tease.
What a great victory it was, sir.
I know I say it every time that happened, but that run left bug is fixed, and I'm so happy.
That is great. Ooh.
Here is
My
rogue.
face is in the way a little bit.
A medium early rogue set for gear. Oh, got that itchy foot. Right. Any exciting skill buffs you want to share for 0.9? Like, we haven't really done much of the big,
This is an additional leak right here. Ready?
balance pass stuff yet. Fury Leap, I'm pretty sure, is getting some usability tweaks that make it a little bit more in line with some of the other movement skills. There we go. There's a tease.
I like the mask.
When will there
right
be
here.
MTX available? So I'm working on that right now. That's as soon as I'm finished working on it for 0.9. Hopefully that'll be out with 0.9 at the same time. Like, as soon as I'm finished working on it, and it's QA's done, and we've got all that stuff, we'll start releasing it for the CTs, I think, as like to test the program out. It'll probably be like I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this, but I assume it's gonna be something along the lines of, like, everyone gets 1,000 cosmetic coins to test the system out with, and none of it is saved, and so none of it's permanent or anything like that.
I want to
feel
keep
like we'll do something
my
like that.
coins.
Is it true that every time someone asks about multiplayer release, you guys intentionally push it back the date by 1 day? No, because I'd like to release it this millennia.
I would also like you to release it this millennia. Okay, leak within a leak. Fury Leap. He's talked in the past about how this skill is going to be tweaked a little bit, and I'm curious to see what they're actually going to do, because what he just said right there is it's going to be brought up to speed basically with the other movement skills, or be on par with them. So I'm wondering if they are going to be changing the cooldown so you can leap more often. Without exaggeration, Mike's been asked this question probably 200 times.
Is there plans for an auction house of some sort, or a way to trade still in the mix? Sorry, returning player from Teasers. There is a method planned by which items can transfer ownership from one character to another, or let me rephrase that. There will be some system in place whereby items can transfer from one player to another player in some way, given some restrictions or processes that are so far unexplained.
Yes. All right, everyone, we have come to our third and final leak of DevChat 76, and this is what's going to carry out and finish out this video. Mike, as always, thank you for continuing your Friday live streams. The community truly appreciates it. 2 asks at the end of this video. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day, make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. It really helps us as we push towards the end of 2022. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 50 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. Weekly blog post, weekly podcast, access to the VIP lounge so you can chit chat with me every day. Special title, chance to win custom merch, lots of goodies. First link in the description. That's all I've got. Mike, take it away.
Oh, we're getting real close to the end. I don't know if I have time for another one. I really wanted to go do another unique here. I was really hoping to do that, but I didn't find any good Exalted Chest Beasts. Unfortunate. We'll do it next time. That's our goal next time, is to make sure we get an Exalted Chest Beast. I'll have a backup one if we don't find one. So I'll make sure we do it next time, for sure. Hi, short-term fan of the last Epoch game. Could you please explain sextant blocking briefly? Thanks. It's so complicated, you don't want to know. I think some attack rates are like 0.6875 or something. I like the video editing skills to test. Final leak. Did I not show? Yeah, I have another one that I had prepared, but the video, it like stops partway through, and I almost don't want to show it. So we'll give an after hours leak, and something happened with this video, and I don't know why, but it's super choppy, and I'll show it to you anyways. It like jumps around. That's not in game. That's just like the video dropping frames. Oh, it's even worse than I thought it was. Oh gosh. Well, you can see chunks of new Rive effects. Hopefully it's better than nothing. I'm sorry. Wasn't gonna show that. Yeah, a little bit extra there. All right. Oh, Nightbot, you got the wrong thing in there. That was last month's sub. Anyways, have a great night, everyone. Have a great morning. Have a great day, wherever it was. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.